Hello guys, this is Jun from WK, and I'm running the AIDA Competition Safety Freediver Pool and Open Water Theory course today. I will use this video to give you more information, and then also you can use another time when you are finished the courses, but still if you are like to study more, or when you'd like to refresh of the courses, so you can use it. Okay, so let me introduce myself. I'm competition safety instructor and judge, PEDI SSI instructor trainer, as well as the AIDA instructor trainer, and also AIDA monofin and no-fin. There's no-fin actually, but monofin, and also some of the other specialties instructors. And the course structure is like this. And the AIDA competition safety course is a two-part stage. It's a first day is pool, and the second day is competition, depth competition safety courses. And then this time we will do the theory first, and then 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock we will have pool courses in here in Manila, and then we will also have the competition safety freediver course at Cebu Mactan IDA, which is the International Diving Academy running by the WK at the Mactan. So we will do on 21st and 22nd. So first day will be the pool, and then the second day will be the depth competition. So those two parts can be separately, and this time somebody are running in Manila that I can certify pool competition safety diver first, and then when they have some chance to come to IDA, then somebody can extend to the depth competition as well. So let's go for the part one, AIDA pool competition safety freedivers, and introduction, theory sessions, and then general information AIDA and AIDA competition regulation and characteristic of the AIDA international pool competition and static competition, dynamic no-fin competition, and role of the safety freedivers. Then AIDA international introductions, that you can go the website of the AIDA international.org. You can get all the information about that. The international regulation and the ranking also you can find out in the website, so I just would like to skip it with a short term. The AIDA international competition versus record attempt. So basically the AIDA actually existing for the competition and then also running the courses, but most of the I can say 50-50. This is famous nowadays in the Instagram, so 50-50, which means like competition is 50% of their job, and the education part is 50% of their job. It looks like. And in the competition there is a record attempt, and then also a kind of championship or a lot of competition there. So they are controlling of the competition as well as a record attempt. So two of the discipline, which is no limit and variable weight, is not the competition discipline, so you can only do the record attempt. And the other disciplines can do the record during the competition. And here you can see from the first, there is a 3 level of the AIDA competition. First one is national competition, and 2 judges, national AIDA approved. And international competition, which means need 2 judges, 1 level D above, and AIDA international approved. And world championship, the jury means like group of the judges, and consists of the minimum of 6 AIDA international judges, of which athlete 1 judges must be a managed judge level B or higher, and all judges must be senior judges level D. So which means level D judges is senior, and then level B is managing judge. So if you are going to if you would like to go to the World Championship as judge, then you have to be a D or B above. And there is also the system of the assistant judge if you become a judge, whatever the level that you can apply. And this time I also go to the World Championship for the depths as assistant judge, and then I think I will become a judge level C. Now I'm D. So one of the left depths competition of the World Championship. So I've become a judge C. And this is like explain about the progress. And the record attempt can be run in all 8 AIDA disciplines. And in record attempt, organizer is directly linked to the athlete and organization. Safety mistake is the athlete's mistake. So which means like when the safety makes some mistake during the competition or attempt of the record, then it's like the athletes can get the red card. Actually, this is really important things that you have to learn from safety courses. So I will tell you more about the details, how to avoid something, the mistake, and something disadvantage to the athletes throughout the courses. And characteristic of international pool. So this slide showing you guys about the pool competition disciplines. So first one is static, and second is dynamic with fin, and dynamic with bifin, and dynamic without fins. So takes place in pool, the competition water possible to, confined water possible for static. And then minimum pool depths of 120 centimeter for World Championship, and 60 is for the static and 90 for dynamic. And the length minimum should be 25. So if there is a competition for the national competition, whatever, that should be 25 meters longer than that, and also 60 centimeter deeper than for static. Right, and then 90 centimeter deeper than that for the dynamic disciplines. It's easy to understand. And the maximum length should be 50, less than 50. So actually there is a lot of pools which is like over 50 meters, so we should make the word if this pool is longer than the 50. Static competition. The setup should be warm-up zone and transit zone and competition zone. So the warm-up zone definition is warming up. The athletes are warming up there 55 minutes before the OT, official top. And transition zone is athletes wait to enter the official zone, official competition zone. The competition zone is competing on that zone. So this is the sample of the static competition setup. So let's see here the first. Here, safety divers. So the blue smile is safety divers. So here the safety divers, and then the setup, second setup here, safety divers. And then yellow one is competition zone. So here has 2 competition zone. Here has 4 competition zones. And transit zone. So they are waiting here, transit zone. And the warm-up zone is red. So the athletes are firstly coming to the warm-up zone, and then they are waiting to go. Actually, they don't have to stay all the time at the warm-up zone because they are maybe the water temperature is like a 27 or 28, then 10 minutes later they will get cold, so they will complain, so they can coming out, and then they can stay here around the poolside or some designated place to waiting, and then they come to here first before the 5 minutes to 10 minutes, which is organizers are allowed to going in, and then they were just waiting the next of the aslet, I mean the front of the aslet, and then when they finish they can go in and then they can prepare the competition. So this is all the same. Okay, this is looks like the the line, and then here some of the steps, which is a little differ for the static competition, so it looks like this. So here the white t-shirts are safety divers, and then here the athlete, and here the coach. Again here the steps, the pool depth is looks like 150 something or 160, so that's why they put some steps, and then the athlete also can use the step. And then here this is coach and this is safety, and this is the view, another view of the competition. Then they make the division here, and then the judges are staying backside, and then here the official camera, and this is coach and this is athlete, and this is safety. But I don't know this is really safety or not, because it doesn't have any t-shirts, but it looks like, yeah, logically they have at least one safety in the static. So but this, I think the judges are, I think, too much far away from the athletes, so we better to set here. Okay, and then here you can see this is a safety and this is the athlete. So this is another example when the athlete doesn't have the coaches, and the safety can be stand on next of the athlete, and then he have to conduct the safety check when the judge asking. This is one of the role of the safety. And then the dynamic no-fin competition and dynamic competition setup is also same. The warm-up zone, and athletes can warm up before the 45 minutes, and also the competition zone, it's the same, that he can go in when the athletes are finished. And this is the setup, and he's diving dynamic, and then this is the safety, and they are positioning just behind 1 meters kind of, and then they are watching this spot when it's the air come out, or they just checking the contractions or some of the symptoms of the divers. And when the diver has something problem, and they rising one of the hands up and then shaking the hands, then it shows to the judges or safeties in the ground or some medics, they are preparing to come to give the oxygen, or also try to look closely to see the protocol or whatever they need to judging. The same, they have sometimes kickboard, and the safety divers need short fin actually, because the long fin actually make it harder than the short fin for this speed competition. So when you have a short fin, it's really fast and also safe, because sometimes people are standing on the ground by their fin and it can be broken. So yeah, the same. Okay, so we have an example for the typical dynamic and dynamic no fin setup. So if there is a large competition, okay, this is the number one. Let me try to. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the number 1 and 8 number 1 and 8 should be empty. It's not the competition area because they have war, so it's advantage to somebody if they are competing on here, this pool side, and then somebody are competing on the other side without the war, that is different condition. So we need to give them same condition. That's why we are using on here the yellow, but the red also can be competition zone, but they need warm-up zone as well, so they are using this 4 and 5. And another reason, when they are performing here, the competition start, and then the judge normally here the pool side, and then they are working this and this way, and suddenly when they are coming up, and it's hard to see that because it's already 25 meters above here the level, the number 4. So that's why we are more prepared to give them a chance to dive here 2 and 3 and 6 and 7, and then we avoid some of the problem. Okay, so this is wrong, right? So this one cannot use it for the competition, this one. So role of the competition safety free divers. So first one is warm up and transit zone. So you give them really good condition, and then silence. You should keep really like a calm condition, and then same condition for everybody. This is really important. And then official competition zone, ensure safety of the athletes and follow the athletes' performance, and then also ensure that assist the competition. Safety freediver process. So warm up and transit zone. Safety role is monitor athletes during the warm up. So when they have something problem during the warm up, you have to tell them, and also tell to the judges as well. And official competition zone is follow the athlete performance in area of the responsibility. So which means like really carefully working on the competition zone, and assistant in the structure, and then progress on the competition. Okay, and then safety free divers procedure. Okay, let's see what is a hint and procedure for pool competition safety divers. And first, if in static athletes assist by coach, they are responsible for taps, and the safety divers can still be awake by the judges to perform extra taps, and so on. So you can just reading it, and then it's really easy way to understand. So when you have something question, you can tell me, then I can explain you more. AIDA judges. And then the most important thing is that you have to know the surface protocols is remove all the facial equipment and show OK sign by the hand signal and say I'm OK. This one you will practice anyway. And then also those official countdown. So 2 minutes, 1:30, 1:30, 20, 10, 5, 4, 6, 7. So official top plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Start cancelled. So this is the protocol of the official countdown. So if you start earlier, you should get the penalty, or if you start later than 30 seconds for the pool, it's already disqualified. And allow the competition zone, athletes, coach, safety divers, and official photo videographers. So except that, nobody are accept to going to the competition zone. So safety can also order or checking if there are athlete or coaches. If there are nothing, if they are just audience, you can ask them to go out, or you should tell to the organizer to managing the competition area. And then the check-in should be 1 hour before, and then the O2 O2 can use before the competition, but it shouldn't be operated 1 hour before. So if my OT is 1 o'clock afternoon, then from 12:00 I cannot use oxygen. The competition safety diver must be following equipment. Yeah, those equipment you already knows, right? Yeah. So let's go part 2, the depth competition safety divers. Okay, so the depth competition, internal depth competition, international depth competition, and constant weight, constant no fin, and constant bi-fin, and so free immersion. And yeah, so we will learn about the role of the safety here as well. So AIDA depth competition here, so 3 depth competition discipline. So constant weight no fin, and constant weight bi-fin, also free immersion. And then at least 2 safety divers at the competition rope, and then avoid just grant assistance. Okay, and then 2 more non-competition disciplines recognized by AIDA International. Record attempt and discipline. So as I told you before, there is some of the discipline which cannot competition, only possible to the record attempt. Depth competition setup, warm-up zone, transit zone, dry area is the same actually, almost, but the mood is quite different actually. So in the sea there is not enough the place which you can yoga or which you can eat something, so you should care firstly. This is a typical the competition zone setup. So we mostly in the Mactan we are mostly doing like this one, only one official line, and then this is actually no, but here is speedboat. Depth competition safety freedivers. So warm-up transition zone, it's the same actually, but only the thing is difference is from the pool is it's the ocean. So we have to be really carefully if the ocean condition is not so good. Let me check it. And then the set up the depth of the warm-up zone is maximum 30 meters. It's the best. But some of the competition they drop the line more than 50 or 60. I think it's super dangerous actually. So you are never care about the safety who are in the warm-up zone. It's normally not that big experience from the competition. So there are sometimes are assistant of the safety divers, or they just first attend on the competition. So that's why they are in the warm-up zone. But if you believe everything there, but actually the safety divers are not mandatory to go down and checking everything. So if you become a safety divers of the warm-up zone, then you have to tell them you should asking me what you do, and then if you need something safety, you have to tell me, and then you can go down for safety. But it's not full, just like 5 to 10 meters is maximum. Okay. The official competition zone also same like as pool for the manner of the safety, and also they can ask some of the preference, and you can just hand over to them. But the first priority is always on the front divers. Okay. And safety divers procedure, the same actually. You can just read it. Interaction with the judges. Actually, this is showing a lot of things, but only I can emphasize is safety should be one of the group, and then they can talk through the some chat programs, or they can also talk through the person to person. Yeah. But anyway, the safety divers should follow the judges. But when you see something in the water, you should tell to the judges or organizer to avoid some of the mistake. Depth competition has a lot of actually. Depth competition actually needs a lot of the equipment for showing. I will show you throughout the pictures. That will be better. Okay, this is it. So the bottom weight, camera, and here shall be 2 meter. The bottom of the then here. So this should be 2 meters. And then here the arms, boom, something, and then cylinder, scuba diving, and then decompression of the divers which has done some DCS or whatever. If they need underwater oxygen, then the maximum is 5 meters. For the depth competition, following the equipment recommendation, sonar, monitor, and separate surface, and then spray, and then the first. Yeah, so maybe here the group that you guys may have the first aid or AED certification. So this is really useful during the competition, because sometimes if someone are so long blackout underwater, so that time we need the AED actually. So the AED can save a lot of people actually. And then the first, like safety, who is become a scooter safety. So the scooter safety better to have their own scooter. Depth competition setup. And actually these days the organizers are never using the scuba diver, because the scuba diver is super dangerous when they are staying at the deep, so it's not recommended actually. Okay, depth competition safety equipment. Okay, mask, snorkel, wetsuit, long blade. So this means that this is all the mandatory equipment at least you have to have. And here we have something legal consideration of the competition safety freedivers. So you have to have really good for the reliabilities, and also some of the things that you need some documentation before the competition, and it's cover you or save you to some of the actions or some of the accidents. Okay, please reading it. Okay, dealing with instance sporting hypoxic. So if somebody has a hypoxic and it's actually some symptoms there, but sometimes there is no symptoms, and then some kind of here the eyes are open, and also some kind of like the movement is not really good, and shaking or bubble out, whatever. So this is the process. And then surfacing. So this is exactly the picture what we have to do. Okay, so close the mouth by the thumb of the hand, and then don't push or don't pulling up the lens. Okay, and if there is a strong current, you can still using one of the other arms by lobe to ascend to the surface. But if you have something problem, then you can shake the line or whatever, asking to remove the counterballast weight. Then it's possible to coming off faster. Okay, a lot of safety for the surfacing diver, and then the safety 1 procedure, the airway, keep the airway and remove weight if required, and then leader the divers to surface. The safety 2nd, recovery to surface, and then they grab the safety divers or announce divers at his hips and swims. And then safety number 3. Okay, on surface, and then they have to prepare the oxygen, and then they have to give the recovery breath to the athletes. And then so safety number 1 should ensure the diver secure, and then surface the remove facial equipment, and then command BTT conduct. And then safety number 2, remove the neck weight and some of things and lanyard, and then prepare to go move. And then number 3, administrate oxygen rescue breath after BTT. So the first safety diver is coming up, and then he's trying to give the first BTT or first recovery breath, and then the number 2 is waiting to move, and then number 3 is start moving. Then it's time to prepare for this. Okay, the rescue breath, we need to give them the oxygen with the rescue breath in the open water, and also possibly in water, because it can be recover faster. So mouth nose. Okay, we don't teach the mouth anymore here in the IDA, unless somebody has blood in the nose or something stuck in the nose, because mouth to nose is much easier, and then it's much efficient to let them breathing up by themselves. So We don't have to waiting. We just go directly rescue breath when they are blackout in the water. Okay. Underwater blackout, give them the rescue first. This is a O2 suppliers, and then this is like kind of a scuba, and the other, which one is, okay. And then the reason why we have to go the nose to mouth to nose, which is because of this. And then when you black out, it closed actually really strongly. That's why you have to blow in through this poker coat. And then if you would like to try to open the jaw, that you can do this way. NPA, which is tube to the nasal cavity, and then the nasal cavity is open all the time once you put it on here, and then you can check. Later you can see in my in our diving center for this equipment. Okay, I think that's all in the AED. You guys know or follow the process. Yeah. This is the heart rhythm. Actually, this is normal, but if the rhythm is like this during the AED, or if you can specialize to realize that somebody's heart rate, you can do something with this. So AED arrival, I tell you. Yep. Okay, so this is until the end. So we are trying to finish the theory things really short term, but it's gonna be useful for you to remind. And then I will give you the PDF file with this competition safety freedivers book of the theory, and then the video. And once you leading all the things, and when you finish your study with the video, and then give me all the question when you have something, the question during the Zoom meeting. Okay, thank you.